this thing going. I figured I would start up the stream. But
We're live!
yeah, there you go. Might as well start it up with something stupid, because Lord knows the rest
we
of our
have
stuff
every
is
other
like
time
that.
just about.
Yeah, exactly. So it would just make sense to do so. Hang on a second here. All right. Trying to get the stream going. Matter of fact, I ended up getting a subscription from another guy a couple days ago while I was streaming Goat Simulator, or Stimulator as I refer to it as, because it just sounds funny. And it's his name is Phantom Creamy. I was like, what in the world kind of name is that? But I just cracked up about it.
Name for an incubus, probably.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Incubus or a succubus. But anyways, yeah, I know the whole situation about me playing on the Series S. I just need to go ahead and bang out that intro sequence so I could get into the game proper, and I just didn't. I hadn't done it lately because I had been playing other stuff, and I'm just like, I didn't feel like going through it, but.
Oh well, it was just like it was like literally the day before. You're like, man, I just want to play on here. Let's start new characters, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'll start a new character. Then the next day, I don't feel like playing it now. Like what? You know?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Like you asshole! You just literally told me the day before you wanted to start over on the S. You know, it's like.
Well, yeah. I stated that I wanted to start over, but I didn't necessarily state an exact time on when I wanted to do that. It was just a fleeting thought.
Well, yeah, but it would have been more appropriate to say, well, maybe, down the road I'll start back over again, but I want to play some other games first. If you'd have said that from the beginning, then I wouldn't have been so irritated when the very next day you're like, oh, never mind, I don't want to play it.
Oh well.
But I didn't mind you continuing to play it on here. I just thought you should play it on there just so you can see how much faster the loading times are and how much smoother it ran and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I definitely experienced that.
So what are we doing here?
This is where we had last left off at in my game for the bounty and hunting expedition things that we were doing.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
But we're just gonna go ahead and head to the expeditions.
Sounds good.
Alright, I'm trying to find something we have not been. The Drought Palace. Can we go to that? I guess we could.
Well, be careful because the real glowy locations are the ones that cost points to do.
Yeah. Are they like really challenging, or are they just kind of? Well, we're on tier 11.
The rewards are better for the ones that you pay for, but I don't do those because. I'd rather spend my points on either upgrading or buying new gear. And
yeah, well, I mean, it'd be nice to actually go through and try other places, though.
Plus, the higher the tier, the more points it costs to do those missions.
Trying to remember.
Just like everything else is higher cost every time you go up a tier.
Molten Depths. I don't think we did that one. I don't think we did any Molten Depths stuff. Yeah, we'll do Molten Depths.
You ready?
It's really kind of funny to me that I was jumping on and getting those really cheap digital versions of those 360 titles of games that I already own physically, but I'm like, man, they're on a sale and they're like really cheap, and I'd really like to play them on the S to see, the resolution increase or 60 frames per second and all that stuff. And I feel like I've actually been seeing that in some of them. I hadn't gone through and play through all of them or nothing like that, but I was surprised that there was like a couple others on there that I had wanted to pick up, but I'm probably just going to wait. I think their lunar sale is going to be going on, I think, until the end of the week, if not a little longer. And I get paid this Friday, and I was just thinking about picking up those two Force Unleashed games, the Star Wars Force Unleashed, because I've got one of them, I think. I may have both of them physically, I'm not sure, but from what I played of those things were fun.
I don't like those games, but at least on the PC, they are buggy as crap, and it's hard to play. You know, when a game's in that kind of state and they never polished it.
Yeah, exactly.
Always happy to brave the cold for you, Dunham.
Hey, how you like my outfit?
Yeah, dude, you look like a futuristic old west dude. I almost kind of look like you would be a character that would be in one of the Wasteland games.
Oh no, I'm digging it.
I'm at the location. Nothing here but the local wildlife.
Oh, one of them stupid birds.
Oh yeah, that's great. Crap, macaroni and cheese. Well, I tell you, when we get around to getting out of this battle, I'm gonna have to change up this brightness thing because this snow in this game is like bright as crap. That's definitely not helping.
Yeah, really.
There you go.
Oh crap! Man, y'all need to get off.
Get off me! Oh man. Ruthless aggression. Whoa! Oh, these boys got some. They got some health on them. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay.
It's Big Mama.
The vagina face. Ah, there we go. Said it at the same time. That's funny.
No, Mama, don't treat me like that. I'll be good.
Oh, mama. Mama.
Oh, Mama. Oh, that was weird.
Put my gun against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's dead.
There's something weird going on here. I can't roll like terrible.
Do a barrel roll. Oh, macaroni. This is not good.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there goes Big Mama. Enough of these stupid birds. I hate these birds.
Flip the birds, the bird.
So long, Scruffy. Well, this works.
Yep, definitely does.
I ain't complaining.
Yeah, me neither.
Gun 'em. Summit's cleared.
Eat
But
it,
the
Chunky.
engine just collapsed.
All right.
All right, hang on a second before we go anywhere. Let me do something with this. Where is it?
I thought there was an ammo stash.
Well, that doggone should be, because I can't. I ran out of all my ammo.
Oh, here's one. There's one over here.
Ice looks pretty thin here.
Okay.
Maybe it's because we're on snow. I can't barrel roll because I'm trying and it ain't working. Huh. Weird.
I'm rolling just fine.
Well, that's booty. Well, while
Okay.
you're doing whatever you're doing, let me check make sure something didn't get screwed up with my controls.
Alrighty.
No? That's the map's correct. Well, I guess the game's just glitching again. What you doing?
I'm trying to figure out where the stash is.
The stash?
Ammo
Yeah,
stash.
well, yeah, I told you it was over here.
Oh, it's over there. I was in the menu at the time.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, this reminds me of that mission in Gears 5.
Starting to
well,
get a feeling in my toes.
imagine that. This reminds you of Gears of War.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, I could probably survive that. It wouldn't be as pleasant as it made it sound.
I kind of feel like in a ways, oh boy, there's a big one. I kind of feel like in a ways, I know I don't care about trophies or anything, but if I'm going to get back to playing this again and just doing the expeditions until they finally come out with more content for it, I might as well just look at my trophy list and see which ones that I can achieve or not achieve, just for the simple fact of doing it to give me something to do to work towards. Holy macaroni.
Man, hard to aim when the ground keeps shaking.
This is true. He dead.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, I still can't roll, so it's the game.
That's a load of crap.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to grin and bear it, won't I?
I guess so. I really wish you could equip more than just 2 powers. I mean, or 3 powers.
3.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I'm okay with the 3 powers thing because, you know, don't want to make it too easy. But at the same time, what I would actually prefer is them not locking out one of the gear slots when you want to mod.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because if you had the option of equipping both mod slots to customize, this would be so much better. Oh, hello. Dude literally just walked right by me.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna go after Ravenous here. Just piss on that guy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. Roll, you sorry sack of horse crap.
Yeah, I still can't roll. Yeah, it's stupid. Reload, stupid. You mind?
I ended up checking to see if Elder Scrolls Online was cross-platform, and it's not, and I think it's a load of crap. From what I recently heard, apparently it's going to be cross-universe, which basically means that, like, Xbox will be able to play with Xbox consoles and PlayStation with PlayStation, you know, PS4 and PS5, and Xbox One with X and S, and then PC will be able to play with Stadia players. But that's it. It's not going to be like actual cross-platform, which I think is a load of crap.
Yeah. You know, nobody's ever, or if they have, I hadn't seen it, really describe what's involved with doing crossplay and how in-depth or difficult it is, because it seems to me that, you know, if some of these smaller developers can make games cross-platform, then I don't see why the, you know, AA and AAA devs couldn't do it either. You know, so
Exactly.
and now older games I can understand because crossplay is a relatively new thing. You know, so older games, I let that pass because that wasn't really a thing when they were made. But and plus, you got to remember how many years a game is in development before it actually releases. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a game that came out in 2015 might have been in development since 2012, you know?
Yeah.
Or something like that. So, but newer games, I think that they should make more of an effort.
Yeah, I agree. Which actually brought to mind that I was planning to go and start up some characters on ESO on the Series S because of the fact that I'm sure it'll run and look better. But honestly, man, like even playing it on PS4, it still runs really well and looks really well. But I figured playing it on a newer system, especially given the fact that apparently they've changed a lot with the intro that you play through. Because, I mean, they've got a good handful of really meaty expansions that they've released for the game. I figured going for it again on another system might end up giving me a decent head start on newer hardware.
Well, and plus, it's like we were talking about before, it also depends on how complex the game is, because, you know, if it's using like a lower grade game engine, then you don't need as powerful a hardware to run it good, you know. That's also like what I was explaining before, like even, the age of the game, while it does have some merit, you know, what's really the deciding factor is how complex the graphics, the game engine, the size of the game, because, you can have games that are made, I mean, like, the perfect example of that would be like Valheim, came out a year ago, and it's using a pixelated art style, and that game can run on a potato. It's only 1 gig, but the whole game's only like 1 gigabyte, you know?
Yeah.
So you don't need a powerful system. Whereas other games that came out in 21, you need a crazy supercomputer sometimes to run it at its maximum potential.
Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, like the graphics engine that it looks like that they're using for Elder Scrolls Online, to me, it looks like probably a bit more of a animated style of Skyrim's engine in a ways, but maybe, yeah, a little bit more animated instead of like more realistic, if you will. As realistic as those games could be in terms of the animation style. So.
Hello.
I'm just going to aim to stay over here. I'm going to pull them over towards me over here so I can have them as close to these freezing machines as possible.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
I mean, it would at least be good if they ended up having where you could have at least 4 powers to use. I mean, I just gotta feel like that would make more sense.
Well, yeah, it would have made more sense to have 4-player co-op, but they only made it 3, you know, so.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. It seemed to be somebody's been watching Sesame Street and got obsessed with the number 3, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I love to count. 1 bat, 2 bats, 3 bats. Well, there was a guy in chat, I forgot what his name was. He had came in and was talking about how he, oh man, that thing freaking follows you. That's a load of bull. Dude, you can't get away from this thing. That thing freaking follows you. You can't get away from it.
Yeah, I know.
What the heck? Like, how are you even supposed to survive that? Oh, this is a load of crap, man. You can't not escape that. I guess it's just a matter of you making sure that you have your armor up the wazoo. Lord have mercy.
Can you get up, or you need me to help you?
No, I can't. I already used my revive.
Oh, where you at? Oh, they're around you. Shit, I can't hit you right now.
Let's pick on the weak guy. Well, at least I got some ammo.
Actually, I need some ammo. Hang on.
Okay,
there we go.
Yeah, see, I got frozen again. Holy crap! We gotta just try to take that guy out.
Oh, there's 2 of them because I already took one. I already took that first one out.
Oh crap! Yeah, I was wondering why I saw those other things. Look at this. That is such a son of a.
Get off me. Hello.
There, try to freeze him and shoot him. I'm gonna stay back here. Sick of this crap. Well, I can't even dodge and jump over the friggin' ground shakes. That's stupid. I'm up in the friggin' air.
Oh, he's right on you, so I'm gonna have to.
So my turrets just go away when I die?
Yeah.
Or when I'm down and out? That is dumb. That doesn't make any sense. Man, I'm gonna have to look into my friggin' powers and focus on something that I want to do. Because I think I'm just mishmashing all over the friggin' place with certain things.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't until after I, reached level 30 and, used up all my skills and stuff. Oh, shit. I hate these things. hit acid.
Yeah.
I had to completely reset and spend my class points because, when you're going through the game, you don't know like what's going to work best, or if you don't even know exactly sure what your play style or what skills you're going to focus on, it's hard to know where to spend your points. So you just kind of like, oh, that looks cool. But once I hit level 30 and got all my points and realized, okay, here's how I play. I just reset all of my points and then just respec them according to my play style, and it worked out a lot better.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
Watch out, these spiders explode.
Oh my gosh.
It's what we called little fuckers like these back on Earth.
Are they dangerous?
Oh yeah.
Are they dangerous? Oh yeah.
I got one half of every married couple that learned how to exterminate them.
That's funny.
Uh-oh. We got us a boss somewhere.
Oh, man.
Crap, I'm too far away. Hang on, I'm coming around.
Hello, bossy. Hello, baby. Did you miss me? No, we're going to have to keep you over here, sir. We want you to keep getting frozen.
It's Bam.
It's Bam! It's Bam!
Hi. Still can't roll. I never realized how much I used the roll until I couldn't.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them oranges rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
That was off of an orange juice commercial, and I forgot the brand.
Dang.
From like the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have to remove my 80s card for not remembering that.
That's a terrible, terrible state of affairs.
Yeah. Now I know how a black guy feels when he comes out as a Republican. With his black card removed,
Good grief. Come on, my pretties. Just stay over here.
An ammo stash would be lovely.
Where's the blammo ammo?
Doesn't appear to be one nearby. But we'll probably get one up here, though. I hope.
Where is the flashies?
Oh, wait. Here's one. Right here.
Well,
Rabies.
and where are the enemies bees?
Yep. Good spot for the turret.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Have another. Oh, boss. Firing
Pardon
up a
me,
skill.
sir. Can I have some more? Okay, where are you?
I'm too far away.
Yeah, the dude's like all the way over there. Oh my!
Not that one.
I hate these guys.
Yeah. I can't
Ah.
roll, so. Okay, that one's dead.
Oh, great! Look, it's another one.
Do you have do you have an interrupt skill armed?
No, I don't. The only thing I got is those 2 turrets and my healing wave.
Yeah, because when they're charging up their skill, if you have an interrupt skill at the ready, you can shoot it at them, and it'll keep them from firing it off. Ooh,
Well,
I gotta get ammo.
I'm gonna have to look into that then. Oh crap.
Yeah,
Oh, crap.
it actually tells you on the skill whether or not it can be used as an interrupt or not.
Well, I would figure the turrets should be interrupts. But
Well,
I guess not.
yeah, but they're not magic, so
Yeah.
if you want to refer to it as such. All right, you gotta go, dude. Oh, good. While he's focused on you, I can just keep shooting in the air. This one's focused on the turret. Get on you, mate. Get on you, mate.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh. No. I wasn't sure if you could get up. I was getting ready to get you. Time to go get some ammo. Yeah, as much as I'm enjoying my skill, I think I need to bring back my... Yeah, this mod sucks. I have to do a little finagling. Hi.
Oh, never mind. He was dead before I threw the turrets out.
Yeah, I just teleported behind him and blew his head off.
Salvageable to
Or his butt, whichever it was, I couldn't tell.
Doubt you'll need to replace it all though.
That's better than I expected.
Ammo.
Hang on a second before we do anything. I gotta plug up. Well, no.
Charge cable.
I'll plug it up afterwards. I'll plug it up afterwards because I was charging it off of this battery pack thing, but
Oh.
it ended up going and saying it ran out of juice, so I'll just plug it up after we're done. It's already at 74%, but I'll still get it fully charged after we get done with this,
Righto.
or when I finish the stream, so I don't need it to look at the screen. Because the moment that I'll go and start charging it, even though nobody's in the chat right now, somebody will probably pop in. Knowing my
Maybe.
luck.
I'd be not arachnophobic.
It's Nancy Pelosi without makeup.
For real.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not good. She's pooping fire everywhere.
I know, I can relate.
Move. Okay, there we
Yeah, she needs some milk and magnesia.
go. Yeah, exactly. Need to lay off those taco burritos.
Yeah, she needs to lay off the Mexican food,
Exactly.
especially the males. Hey, where are you going? Hey, the ammo cache is over here, if you were wondering. I don't know if there's one over there in that direction.
I guess we got a shooter in her glowy bits. For the most part. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah, I read that on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's good that there's no extra enemies to deal with. At least I'm hoping it'll stay that way. Oh, I spoke too soon.
You and your big fat mouth.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful.
I mean, come on, man.
Come on,
you should
man.
know better than to do something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
No kidding. Oh, I thought she glitched and stalled out. I was like, yeah, let's just take pot shots at her. Fish in a barrel.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Oh, for the love of money.
What's wrong with money?
Everything is wrong with money.
Yeah, especially when you ain't got none.
Alright, I need to go refill my thingy. Just for the simple fact that I don't like constantly having to press the stupid button. I just want to hold it down and let it roll. Dadgummit.
Righto.
Well,
I
nothing
can't
but dodging
roll.
with
This
this.
sucks.
Nothing but dodging. Oh, she was glitching.
I'm okay with that. Crap.
Exactly.
Man, you just need to quit saying stuff. Like, oh,
Yeah.
she's glitching.
Well, she gets out of it.
There's no other enemies. Whoop. Shut up.
I'm cursing the entire battle.
Oh, hello. Hey, what did I ever do to you? That shoot you in the ass.
Gotta shoot her in her booty hole. I guess that's where the most damage comes from.
Well, that's where I'm aiming, because that's what keeps glowing.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon that's what every guy says on the first date.
Yeah, speaking of how times have changed, you know how we were talking about, wasn't all that long ago, I think we were talking about how, like, you know, back in the day when, you know, you had this monster movie and it's all like, oh my lord, how are we ever going to stop it? And nowadays, like, how are we going to kill that MFer, you know?
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing as, like, with dating. It's like, oh man, you know, I wonder if I'll get a kiss on the first date, you know, or whatever. Nowadays, like, she better do anal, you know?
Good grief.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Speaking of that, I remember, I don't know if it's still a trend, but I know a few years ago there was a trend among, you know, young people around my kids' age, where it's like, the thinking was, oh, well, you know, before I can be your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you know, I got to see if, you know, we have to have sex to see if you're any good at, you know, and that was the mentality. It's like, well, how do you know if they're going to be any good at it if you know, if you don't? And that's like the concept of, you know, well, waiting till you're married, number one, and number two, that you're supposed to, you know, spend your time together figuring that out. Yeah, you're not supposed to, you know, because however much your partner knows going in, that means that that's you know, somebody else they've done it with and they learned that from.
Yeah.
And now, of course, you get our age, you kind of expected, but man, that age.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
Unless you're like old, what's his name? Steve, what's his name? That was in the 40-year-old version.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
This broad just doesn't want to quit.
No, she doesn't. Okay, yeah, we gotta get this out of here.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad. Oh, good.
I was thinking shooting her anywhere else doesn't really seem like it's working too much.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it was just going to deal more damage on her butt, but it was still going to damage her regardless of where you were shooting her at.
No, I've been trying to aim for whatever's lit up, you know?
Yeah. So, what were you saying?
I was going to say, I'm glad I raised my kids, even though it wasn't, I didn't start off really teaching them in the Christian faith, but I'm glad they're there now, because it's like the other day, my son, Ian, at his job, has apparently attained the nickname the Reverend,
Wow.
because everyone knows he's Christian, And apparently at one point they were in there, talking about, broads and all that. And Ian's like, well, he goes, I wouldn't know anything about that. And they're like, what, you ain't never been with a woman? He said, no. And of course, the usual, oh man, we got to, get you laid and all that. And there's always that one guy who's like, man, I respect that, But, anytime anybody finds that out, the first thing they want to do is to get them to do what they made it a principle not to do,
Yeah.
And, and Ian's like, I don't care, he goes, I ain't going to screw up my life just because I'm thinking with the wrong head,
Yeah, exactly.
Not to mention, he wants to stay on the right side of God.
Yeah.
But, even Isaiah, I was asking him, I said, what about you? Any prospects? And he goes, no. He goes, and honestly, he goes, I don't really care. He goes, I'm just focused on, doing my thing and, making me some money, I said, well, that's good. I said, because as soon as you get a woman in your life, that money's going to go bye-bye,
That gumming I'm out of ammo.
Oops.
Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, I know, it's over there.
Yeah.
I picked up some.
But I wasn't sure if you had your bearings or not.
I was doing this crap.
Oh, here.
All right, let me get over here.
We getting there?
Just about. Mag blasted.
And she had to grow whatever the ammo is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Of all the places.
Exactly.
Okay. Give me that ammo. Oh, thanks. That makes it even easier. Well, except for the flaming butthole part.
Well, you were talking about the whole thing about your kids and women and money. I don't know, kind of the way that it is nowadays, women, they want to be, at least by today's standards, they want to be a bit more independent and don't have to feel like they got to rely on a man for anything. So
yeah, that's BS.
There we go.
I mean, that's what they'll say.
Oh, I got me a thingy, a trophy. One half of every married couple. That's the trophy name. or whatever it is about what you said earlier.
Oh yeah. Well, well, that's what my character said. So.
Yeah, yeah, mine did too. Anyways.
Oh, hey there. Uh, let's get the thingy.
Outrider detected. Access
Place is
granted.
cleared and the pot is secured. You can start recruiting people to freeze to death up here instead
11:31.
of
Man, that took a while.
I think we can do better than that, thanks to you.
Yeah.
Made you an optimist.
Half a valley of insurgents, if you must know. Stay in touch, Outrider. Don't get killed out there.
Bam, 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 bam. Pick up all the stuff in the things.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
Hear
your
that
phone.
phone?
Yeah.
Where
What the heck?
is that?
Oh, it's right here. Press
Oh.
to listen. What the heck
All
is
right.
this? What the heck? What the heck? What is this, control? We're in the Matrix.
Show me the truth.
Show me the truth.
Damn. This is my reality.
That was a, oh my gosh, that was a friggin' Matrix thing.
I know.
What? Wow, what the heck, man? That was crazy. That was crazy. Oops. That was a random Easter egg. Even though the new Matrix
No.
movie royally sucked balls.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is like, women will say that, like, if you ask them, in general, or if they're with their group of friends or whatever, but man, they ain't changed that much, because even amongst my daughter's friends, they're, even though they work and make their own money, they still wait for the guy to ask them out. They still, want the guy to make the decisions as far as like, where they're going, what they're doing, that kind of thing. Even my daughter's that way, even though my daughter's, completely all about being independent, and, she's also a planner, she plans all their friends, get-togethers, parties, whatever. But even she made the comment that, when she's been out on a date with a guy that actually, set it up and was like, okay, here's what we're doing, blah, 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 blah. I remember she made the comment to me, she goes, it's so nice to finally, date a man to where I don't have to take care of everything, So, like I said, I think the actual views that women have are contrast what they'll tell you in public, especially with today's culture, because nowadays, if you're not a strong independent woman with 17 college degrees and a house full of cats and boxed wine, then you ain't helping the cause.
Yeah.
What, you got kids? Shame on you. So so in some ways, I mean, there's a lot. Well, there's a lot of women that I remember one time my daughter was working with this waitress in one of the restaurants she used to work at, and the woman said that she used to be manager of a coffee shop, similar to like Starbucks, and she said she just couldn't stand it anymore. She goes, I'm much happier being a waitress. So that whole women need to be CEOs. Most women don't want that crap, if they're being honest, because the stress of those jobs, a lot of women just don't want to put up with that crap. I mean, they'll read the brochure version and think, oh, that sounds cool, I'm going to do it because I can do anything I want because Pawpaw says I'm a princess,
Exactly.
But but then they find out, oh crap,
Outrider, you gave me
I wouldn't want to be a manager, just because I would be a tyrant, You know,
Mm-hmm.
I already know my personality. I would be authoritarian. You know, what are you doing? What are you doing using that cup without a lid on it? Put a lid on it or you're fired.
Good
Yeah.
grief. So being like Vince
Wow.
McMahon, you're fired.
Yeah. Yeah. That Trump.
Yeah,
You're
you're
fired.
fired. You're fired. Yeah.
Sure didn't make such a bad team after all.
All right. Oh, I need to check my gear and see what all I got.
Hang on a second. I gotta clean off my glasses.
Oh. Man, it's raining like mad out here.
Oh. Oh, is
At
it
least it
raining
sounds
there?
like it.
Oh,
It
okay.
sounds like it. I'm gonna go while you're doing whatever you're doing. I'm gonna go take a peek
Alrighty.
because it sounds like it's raining, unless the wind is just blowing really hard. Nope, it be raining.
Ah, it's a raining.
Well, that's fine by me. I like rainy weather.
Indeed.
That's like when I was coming back from the doctor last week, and they were headed home, and yeah, it was like 60 some degrees, and it was cloudy outside. And I was like, man, I said, this is a perfect day.
Yeah, it sounds like
Well,
Tanya. She likes gray overcast skies too.
I didn't used to be that way until, after all of my eye surgeries left me light sensitive. So now I can't stand being in the sun. So, but, when people are like, oh, it's a beautiful day, it's sunny outside and all this other crap. I mean, even then I was just like, yeah, I don't care. It's like
Yeah.
that doesn't phase me. That doesn't motivate me. So I was like, oh, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. Try all these out. And shoot sand in the ground.
I got a deal.
Okay.
Caravel must have been a fine ship.
I didn't get any legendaries. Well, that's just booty after all that work.
Let's see here. I need to
Booty, I tell you.
redo my skills. I think is something that I need to.
Oh, yeah, I need to redo my mods. I'm glad you said something.
Ah, World Tier 15 rewards.
Because there's one mod on here I got to get rid of. Or swap out. Let's see. Yeah, that's booty. I got to get rid of that.
What in the world's up with all the daggum sand shooting up out of the ground? Like, there's different dirt particles and rocks. Oh, that ain't gonna work.
I don't know.
Well, you can't roll in the game, so it wouldn't surprise me to be some type of environmental glitches going on.
Oh, no, that is stupid. Let's see. Uh, all right.
Well,
There we go. Well, what?
trying to look into oh, seismic impulse. Impulse is generated every 6 seconds. That's what that was that kept popping out around me.
Oh yeah,
I'll stick with that one.
man, I still can't roll. This is BS. Well, and my emotes don't work either. Yeah, this is. Uh,
Yeah.
Way
Huh.
to go, stupids.
Churchill comes in the chat and is nothing but commie bot. Churchill being a commie, say it isn't so. But he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Commie bot comes into the stream a lot. He's
He's
annoying
annoying
and a
and a
fag.
fag. It has good
His
use.
head
A
could use
plastic
a
bag.
plastic bag. Look
Look out.
out! Here
Here comes
comes
the
the commie
commie
bot.
bot. Yeah.
Now, GTFO, MF.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Mod gear.
Man, I know it's been a while since we streamed, but I remember the last few times we streamed, we didn't even see commie bot. Huh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, I'd be up for doing one more before we break for lunch, if you're up for it.
I don't know. It kind of seems like it would end up taking longer past our lunchtime. Honestly, knowing how long it took us to do that, especially considering we're getting higher up in the levels here. So.
All right.
Hey, hidden med kit. Picking up ammo restores 2,460 points of your health. That's good. Let me see if there's anything else here. I don't want to mainly focus on my skills, really. Okay, maybe I'll just stick with that. Oh yeah, ricochet shots. Yeah, let's do the death chains. The death chains! Tangle enemy dealing 81,503 damage over 3 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, we can just, well, I mean, I think we could probably, if you want to, we could probably still do it Wednesday, like Wednesday night or Wednesday evening or something. I mean, it could be any time Wednesday. It ain't got to be in the morning.
No, that's true. Yeah, I'll see if I got anything else going on. I tried to call my orthopedic last week a couple of times and they weren't answering. and I'm just like, what the heck, So I decided to call early in the morning this morning, and it rang and rang and rang. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let it ring, and I'm going to make him pick up. And somebody finally did, and uh, said that my doctor said they only had one appointment available, and it was Wednesday morning. And I was like, well, okay, I guess I'll do that then, because
Yeah.
otherwise, the rest of the month of February was all booked up. So it's a good thing. I guess it was a good thing I called when I did, because instead of having to wait like a couple of weeks, I can get in a couple of days.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that one looks nice.
Oh,
Go down here. Do that one. Oh, that one sparkles with that mod. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here.
yeah, I'm really hoping that the next big update they do, that World Slayer, I'm hoping they really polish out some of these stupid glitches that should have already been polished out by now. Because
Yeah.
the game's been out for almost a whole year. They're kind of cyberpunking it a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Good grief. Oh, that one looks nice. I'm just messing around with some El Cosmeticos here. I might just go ahead and
Oh, did you ever listen to John Boy and Billy on the Big Show?
oh yeah, Dad and I used to listen to him whenever I would be going to school in the morning too.
Yeah. I used to listen to him when I was going to work. And they used to have this segment called The Married Man, which was a spoof of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I'll have to go back and see if I can find it. But I actually found an episode of that on YouTube.
Nice.
I'll have to send it to you if I can. Yeah, because I was playing it for Alexis just so she could, hear because sometimes I would talk about it and I wanted her to actually, hear one of the episodes. And originally I couldn't find any. Like I think I checked like a year or two ago, and I didn't. There was like nothing. So I just figured they were lost to the annals of time. But then I got to talking about it not all that long, about a month ago or so, and I got to talking about it. I was like, so I'm going to go look again. And I happened to find there weren't. I was only able to find one that was like a full intact episode, but yeah, I found it and let her listen to it, and she thought it was hilarious. So
Nice.
I'll have to see if I can find it and send it to you.
Alrighty. I'll check it out. Well, Call Me Bot, thanks for coming in. And everybody else, well, I guess you'll check out the archive version. But hey, check me out at Ethereal Behemoth on Twitch. And I'm also MindFlayer37 on Twitter. So if you happen to want to go and check those two social media links out, then so be it. That's another thing I'm going to do at the end of these streams and whatnot, to kind of try to get the word out there and see if anybody goes to it. But anyways, exactly. But I'll be back again with Agent probably around Wednesday afternoon or evening or what have you, doing some more of this. But I'll end this like I always do. Later, taters. Yeah. And